Good evening and welcome to our Tuesday Night Live. We're so glad you're here. This live will begin shortly, and we're excited to share this journey with you. This is a space of kindness and encouragement, so let's be welcoming to everyone looking to better themselves. If you have questions, drop them in the chat or use the super chat to make sure it gets addressed. Thank you for being a part of our community. Let's make it a great night. Good evening, everybody. Happy Tuesday. It is week 2 of being back at 8 o'clock. I hope you enjoyed watching Chris Cooking Nashville. I was also watching Christy interview Dave Feldman. 2 lives at the same time. There's like 5 going on right now. It is crazy what's going on here, and we will be here. I will be here until it's time for Chris and Miriam to go live. But tonight, we are talking about, again, this being week 2, being back at this time slot. And I'll be honest with you, we are right in the middle of figuring things out. I had anticipated Chandra to be here, set it up for her to be here, and she is not here because, well, 2 reasons. Our son-in-law had to go across town to pick up his van, and that happened right now. They just left a couple of minutes ago to go all the way across town to pick up his work van. He has a new job. We're talking about that. Chandra had to rush off to a friend's house because she cut her hand open. So she's going to help her friend with that. And so we're making do, trying to figure things out on the fly. And that seems to be exactly what's happening. Trying to figure everything out. Oh, and it's been full-on trial by fire this week. Last week was the first week back for our daughter to work and leaving us with the baby and incorporating taking the granddaughter to and from school in the same time. This week is the first week of spring break, so we don't have to really get up and take her anywhere. We are kind of able to sleep in, and now with our son-in-law being on call, he doesn't always have to run right out the door at 7 o'clock or 6 o'clock like he did before. So we never really know when he's going to be leaving. So he can handle the baby a little bit of it. Again, like I said, we have no timeline. He may leave at 4. He may not leave till noon. We have no idea. But anyway, but those who may know, and kind of going in depth, Chandra and I are now full daytime care for our 3-month-old granddaughter. She was born in December, for those of you who were not aware, who were not in the know. And while that is an incredible blessing, it truly, truly is on a multifaceted level because, again, she doesn't have to go to daycare. She doesn't have to be with strangers. She is with us. She is with family, and it's saving our kids a lot of money. We get the opportunity to spend all of this time with her and seeing her advancements day by day. And though that does mean that our entire daily structure has changed. And at the same time, we're still trying to manage work. I'm trying to manage YouTube. Chandra is trying to manage her eBay, and she's kind of gone to just working just the 2 days a week instead of picking up a third. Once we kind of get the things ironed out, I imagine she will be comfortable going back on Fridays because, again, we need that extra money. That's a big amount of money each week. Picking up an extra day, adding bonus money and all these things to our daily lives, and everything is just getting more and more expensive every day, every month, whether it's electric going up and gasoline going up and everything that we need to run our lives, food bills going up, everything's going up. So, and then, we, again, talked about the son-in-law starting his new job. He's basically on call 24/7. So that's introduced, again, a level of unpredictability that we were not necessarily prepared for because it went from the planning phase, the talking phase, the what-if phase to him having the job to the point where he left his job Friday afternoon at the end of his day, telling his boss, hey, this is my last shift. Their job was one of those jobs, if you came in and said, hey, I'm going to put my 2 weeks in, they would just fire you on the spot. So he was just like, hey, this is my last day. Here's my done. I'm done, whatever. And then he comes home and I drive him over to pick up his van for work. And he goes off and does work for like 4 or 5 hours. So that was crazy. So again, there's all these things that we're having to work around. And what does that mean? It means trial and error. It means that some things are going to work and some things are not going to work. And it means simplifying where we can between Chandra and I, especially with food, easy meals, repeatable meals, quick decisions, a lot of coffee, right? A lot of coffee, and doing our best to stay on track without expecting perfection. Again, when we don't have full, I don't even know how to say it, right? Like we have no real idea because today is not going to be the same as tomorrow. And every day is going to be a little bit different. So the only thing we can really count on is what we eat. And I think that's the only semblance of consistency I think we're going to have. And so, tonight I'm going to talk about what that looks like in real life, how we keep moving forward without losing our minds, right? So, just looking here of things that I had prepared for everything, again, we have to accept the imperfections. I mean, we already have to let go of control because there's no real semblance of control. And we just have to prioritize what matters the most between, taking care of our granddaughter, simplifying meals, and doing all of that. So, I am, like I said, extremely excited to be back here on 8:00 at night with you guys right after Chris. Again, like I said, I was watching Chris and Christy at the same time because they decided, they didn't get together or nothing. I'm just kidding about that. But I think even Mitch was live at 7:00, and now at 8:30 it'll be the keto cookout with Russ and a few other people that are on there all the time. And then there will be Chris and Miriam in about an hour. And then my friends over on Toxic Tuesday are going to be doing their dedication to Chuck Norris. Rest in peace, Mr. Chuck Norris. And yeah, so lots of things going on YouTube. I don't know if I'm going to join them. I haven't talked to them about joining them, but I could always just pop in. I would like to because Chuck Norris was something that meant something to me. But yeah. Yeah, I mean, so talking about like meals, like what I've had, like what we've ate the last 2 days is I took ricotta cheese. I took 2 containers of ricotta cheese, 2 like 16-ounce containers of ricotta cheese, I think they were. And I mixed them with 4 eggs, and I mixed them in with some shredded like mozzarella with the Italian blend, the real soft Italian blend cheese, the real fluffy stuff. Yeah, it's from a bag. I'm lazy here, okay? And we're talking about time constraints. I mean, if you want to be as clean as possible, you can go and shred all of those cheeses at your leisure, right? But that's something that I don't necessarily have time for. So I just dump them in there, mix them in the bowl, put them in and I just used like a aluminum. I know, couldn't use aluminum, but what are you going to do? Baking pan. And then I took a can of tomato paste, the organic stuff or whatever that I get from Costco, and I just dumped it and I just swirled it in there and I put some more cheese on top and I baked that until it was good and delicious, and it was basically lasagna without any noodles, and I ate that for 2 days and I'm good. I've got some water here. I drank my coffee a little bit ago, so I don't even have that right now. It's a whirlwind of things going on. We've been also during the day showing our granddaughter some old movies. We've watched Batteries Not Included. We've watched, Batteries Not Included. We watched Short Circuit. We've watched Labyrinth. We're going back and showing her all these 80s movies, and I don't necessarily know if she understands or even cares, but it's fun. Our 7-year-old, that is. I mean, obviously the 3-month-old could care less. She's best friends with the curtains. So, you know. Yeah, let's go ahead and jump into all of your wonderful comments here in the chat. Let me scroll up here. Carrie was here early, 8 hours ago. Carrie was here 8 hours ago. I would say that I could pull up the boat to this live stream, but I'd have to watch this later. I will be working while the live stream is going. Okay, Mr. Carrie. Well, we do appreciate you stopping in and giving us a little comment here. I love it. And Carrie says, I still have a bunch of stuff going through, the lower leg swelling and ankle swelling. Well, I hope you can get that stuff sorted out and kind of get that taken care of. You don't want any of those things to get nasty. So, Sherry says, I might be asleep before 8 p.m. tonight. We slept late today, so we'll be awake late. We're going to be awake like Grandma Barbara late tonight, I have a feeling. Last night I was putting together stuff and working on some scripts and working on some thumbnails and things, and Chandra was watching The Pit, which I couldn't see what was going on. She was outside the curtain, and I'm like, I do not like... That show just bothers me. I don't know. She loves it, but she's a nurse, so she loves that whole thing. I can't do it. Look at Rick. Look at Rick. Rick is a winner tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Rick. Just Jason Keto gifted a Keto Simple membership, and Charger was, and Rick was the one to get it.
Let's get dangerous.
I love it. Fantastic. Just another red shirt is here tonight. Hello, my friend. How are you, good sir? A Mason is here. Good evening, my dear. How are you? The real Sam Mitchell. I was like, what? I can read, I promise. Teresa Mitchell is in the house. Good evening, Teresa. So very glad to see you. Sean is here. Good to see you, my friend Sean. I saw him and was talking with him over on the Chris Cook in Nashville live, and Lynn says, hi, Dustin, Chandra. Well, Chandra will maybe show up before the end of this stream. I do not know for sure. I do not know. Green eggs and ham. I have no idea. Whoo, and Shauna is here. Good evening, Shauna. I hope you're feeling okay, my dear. Can't be doing all these things. I can't afford to fly out and see you. I'm not going to give any spoilers. It's just sad, okay? It's like, if it wasn't sad and disturbing, it wouldn't be an emergency room drama. It just wouldn't be an emergency room drama if it wasn't sad and disturbing, right? It just wouldn't be. And I'm sitting here listening to it, and I'm like, oh, I can't. Oh, my goodness. And Chandra's like, I'm sorry, babe. I'm sorry. And I'm like, can't we watch something funny? Oh, my goodness. Shauna says she's doing okay. Got a nap after work. That's what I'm talking about. Naps and coffee. Coffee and naps. I love it. Rick is here. Mr. Rick from Twin Brook Acres is in the house. Good evening. Good evening. Let's see what else is going on in the chat here, ladies and gentlemen. Sharon Holloway is here. Hello, here for a bit. I love it. And Sharon is here. Another Sharon on the topic of these things here. Hello, everyone, says Sharon. Steadfast 2426. That's her locker combination from the 8th grade. Anyway, Stacy says, hello, everyone. It's a great old Tuesday night date tonight. Tonight. Oh, yes. I love it. And Lynn goes, oh, no, I missed Dave Feldman. Yes, definitely the replay. Watch the replay. A lot of information. I get to meet him on Thursday. I'm super excited about that. And again, Just Jason Keto is here. He's just Jason. Just Jason. No big deal. But in fact, he is a big deal. Go and make sure you are subscribed to his channel. And anybody else who has a channel here tonight, make sure you're doing it. Make sure you're watching their videos. It's super exciting, just like Terry Girl. Hello, Terry. She says, "Hey, Dustin and Dustonians." That's a weird name, but we'll allow it. We will allow it. And my good friend Jaheel is here. I have missed you, my friend. Hi, Auntie. Hi, Dustin and Chandra and everyone. Timmy is now living on Mars, but he sends invasive alien hugs. I could go after dark with that and be like, I know how an invasive hug could be, but I'm not going to do it. But anyway, he says whatever that means. Kids say the wildest things nowadays. They, in fact, say the darndest things. They really do. Again, before I came upstairs tonight, we were watching Elio, one of the newer like Pixar films on Disney Plus. And again, there's a scene where Elio has like a clone, but he's like made of clay, kind of. It's like an alien clay, and it looks just like him, sounds just like him. He can move and has all of his memories and all these things. And they're like, well, they use him, and he like walks around the corner to help get him on this base. And he's like, I don't feel so good. Oh, and then he comes up to this guy and just starts to melt. And I'm like, that guard is never going to recover. And of course, our 7-year-old, that's her favorite scene because she knows that it causes me trauma. Okay. She knows that it's something that's just wholly bothersome to me because I couldn't imagine having a kid just melt and to find out later that it was just alien clay. I'd probably be a little bit better, but I don't know that and she's like, it's my favorite scene because she's mean to me. But that's what kids do. They do the weirdest things. And Evelyn says, Q, Q, Q. How long is spring break? We've only got 1 week. We've got 2. So we've got next week also. But we're on a balanced schedule. So we get 2 weeks for spring break, 2 weeks for winter break, and 2 weeks for fall break. So, but they only get I think it's sometime, I think there was 1 year where they went to school every day and every month. They went to school to the 1st of June and went back the last day of July. So while that was still technically basically 2 months off for summer break, they still went to school every month. Technically. And Rick is here. Quack time in a little coat. And Thomas is here. What's going on? How you doing, my friend? How are you doing? And Terry said, spring break when I was a kid was 4 days. Well, now that's like a major thing because people go on vacations. So vacation destinations kind of make a lot of money on it. So it's usually a week, but we get 2, which is nice. We get basically for every major holiday season, we get 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Yeah, she says spring breaks went manic in the 80s. I think there was just a lot of things that we were figuring out in schools, right? You got to figure school as we know it didn't really start until the 40s into the 50s, right? It was the 50s, and then it was kind of in its infancy in the 60s and 70s. They started to figure things out by the 80s, and then they realized, it was realistically just to get people together to know how to work a job. And then that's where we are now. And Andy is in the house. She says, hi, Dustin, it's Tuesday. I love Tuesday. For this and for other reasons, I love Tuesdays, tacos and other things that happen on Tuesday. Teresa says, we babysat both of our grandchildren when they were babies, so they didn't have to go to daycare. It's always a huge blessing. Yeah, it's so great because they just get to be with us, and we don't have, it's like $400 a week per kid. That's crazy. When we can do it for probably a couple $100 a week because we pay. Well, we're not really paying for this kid yet. We are, but not we're not buying the formula, we're not buying the diapers and all that stuff. So we're not really paying for it, but we're not, I don't know. We're not the older one, we buy her lunches for school and all that stuff. So, it's what it is. We love it. We get to hang out. Maritza's in the house. Good evening, Maritza. How are you? Oh, indeed. It's a very big commitment because, again, like if Shannon and I wanted to go somewhere during like summer vacation or somewhere, like if we want to go somewhere for spring break, they all have to work. But if we were in a situation where we want to just run off for like 4 or 5 days with the young one and the not so young one, they would be like, no, you can't go. So we're kind of like, even though we have all the time, like Chandra and I could realistically, Chandra and I could leave Sunday night. She gets off work. We could hop on like a 9 or 10 o'clock, well, I would say realistically a 10 o'clock flight, catch a 10 o'clock flight out anywhere we want to go. And then be back in time to catch like a Thursday night flight and be back Friday, so Chandra could go to work Saturday. We could do that, but with the kid obligation, we can't do that. But you know, it's still worth it. Stacy says to Lynn, we are coming along. Neither of us has slow, lazy speed in our bodies. Doctors are happy with our progress. I was telling her over on Chris's live, I was like, a lot of people set alarms and reminders on their Fitbits and things. Get up and do some jumping jacks. Get up and walk around your desk. It's like they would set it to sit down and relax. Sit down, have some lemonade. Sit down, watch a TV show. Sit down, put your feet up. Sit down, take a little snooze. But no, they're so stubborn. But I'm glad they have each other. I'm very, very glad that they have each other because I don't know what I would do. I need them around for as long as possible. Mr. Biscuit's in the house. Good evening, Dustin, my fam. Yeah. Yeah. It's not lazy, it's practical right now. Yeah. Yeah. Chris is here. Hello, Chris from Ketogenic Geek. Hello, my friend. Glad to see you. Wait, is it Stacy's birthday? What's happening? I don't know what's going on. I didn't know it was Stacy's birthday. Stacy, back at you, Evelyn. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to everybody. Oh, each and every one of you got a birthday this year. Happy birthday to everybody. Happy birthday to you. Even if it's not today, you're going to go. But there we go. Look at this. Just Jason Keto gifted 1 Keto Simple membership. Fantastic. And guess who won? Again, Mr. Charger Mopar, Rick won. Look at that. Woo! Jaheel says, Evelyn, I heard you and Auntie had a warrant out for your arrest for switching burger buns for keto ones at a restaurant, and then you drove off in your convertible and tried to jump over a canyon. Oh, my goodness. And they ran into Brad Pitt. And Stacy says, I'm proud to say I think I am the elder in this group. Yes. I don't know who the oldest is. I just know I'm not it. Rick says, oh, winner, baby. And Andy liked the pit. I'm just not a fan. It's well done. It's a good show. It's just, it's not good. It's not good for me. I don't like it. And Jason said, I got to do some used to's things myself. I will leave the stream running. One day, I was driving the girl to school. And there's a roundabout, and there's a lady running on the other side of the roundabout. And she was maybe 60s, early 70s. And I see her, and I'm thinking, oh, there's an old lady running. And my granddaughter goes, old lady running. And I about died because it was basically like I saw her running. I was like, look, it's an old lady running. Then she goes, old lady running. And she cracks me up. Like, she's got the comedic timing. I don't even know where she gets it from, but she's so funny. Oh, man, she's so funny. Just Me Marla is here. Hello, Marla. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad to see you. I do not know if I've seen you before. If I have, and I'm not remembering you, my deepest apologies, my dear. If you are new here, welcome. Thank you. I am so glad that you are here. Yeah, and Sean's like, no spoilers. No spoilers. I will not spoil it. Evelyn says, I did take my purse chaffles out tonight. Wish I had that convertible. What? I can't read either. Read mind your business as mind your business. Oops, sorry. That's what it is. There we go. There's Just Jason Keto's website right here, everybody. Make sure you go and follow, subscribe. He's trying to gain his subscribers. I'm trying to get my subscribers. I'm trying to get to 10,000 subscribers, ladies and gentlemen. 10,000 subscribers is what I'm trying to reach. I am currently sitting at, let me see where I'm at. Refresh. I am currently sitting at 9,338 subscribers. 9,338 subscribers. So we are closing into 10,000 faster than I ever thought possible. So share with your friends, share with everybody, because I'm trying to get to 10,000. I'm probably going to do a big old giveaway. I'm probably going to go through and just give away everything that I have that I'm not going to use. I'm going to reach out to companies and see what they will send me, whether it's coupons or products. We're going to see what we can get. We're going to give it all away. Try to get some salty. I'm going to try to get some keto chow. I'm going to give I was supposed to do a 6,000 subscriber giveaway months and months and months ago. I'm going to give away the Dash waffle iron that I still have in my garage. Yeah, it's going to be a massive single person giveaway. It's not tiered. It's going to be one person wins it all. So be on the lookout for more details on how to enter and how to win and all those fun things. Yes. It will be a massive, probably heavy box being shipped to you. It will be limited to the continental United States, lower 48, because I don't know if we could afford to ship it anywhere else. But it's a massive achievement, 10,000 subscribers. I honestly, when I started this, I never thought I would hit that mark. I mean, you obviously kind of go in and you're like, I can do anything. I can do anything. And then you're like, oh, wait. This is taking forever. But anyway, we'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do. We're going to do it. Evelyn got her keto chow today. I love it. All I can say is that Granny Apple Salty is not going to last long at all. Please, 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 if you want to support this channel, please, 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 go buy as much of the Granny Apple as you can get your hands on. It's bright, it's shiny, it's green. It is delicious. It is my favorite flavor that is not grape. Again, grape is my favorite flavor, but it's currently sold out. So I'm being very mindful and not drinking it all too fast. But Radical Grape is my favorite. The Granny Apple is a close second. It is very good. Very, very good and refreshing. Order it. Get as much as you can before it sells out, because you'll be sorry. La 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 la. I don't know how long it'll take them to get more in. I don't even know when grape is coming back. I always assume that something as popular as grape will come back. That's just my own brain. It's coming back. It's not gone forever. It's just a matter of how long does it take for them to get it manufactured, packaged, shipped, in their inventory, and then for them to go, hey, we got it back. Because it's got to come back. It must come back. It will return. That's how, this is me. I am not speaking on behalf of the company by any stretch of the imagination, but grape will return. I'm positive projection, okay? It'll be back. It has to. Oh, my goodness. Marisa says, my daughter and I went down to South Texas for spring break to visit family and friends. How was that? Sounds lovely. Did you go down to the water? What happened? Where'd you go? Josephine is in the house. Hello, all the way from Australia. The convenience stores of Australia. 80s kids were feral. We were feral. Oh, my goodness. Rick says, the only thing I learned in school was how to get picked on. You know what, Rick? I don't know. If you're not trying to be, if you're not cool or you are seem to be trying too hard to be cool, or if you, I don't know. School is a very delicate balance of staying off people's radars. Marisa says, we got to the airport 4 hours ahead of schedule to make sure we got to the flight on time. Yeah, things are a mess there. Things are crazy. They're not paying TSA. TSA is not getting paid. They're like $24 an hour, $25 an hour. So what they've done is they've sent ICE agents down there who make $50 an hour to work, and they're getting paid. So that's crazy. I don't understand what we do things the complete backwards way. I don't understand why we do what we do. But hey, welcome to America. And don't try to get political, but that just bothers me. It's like you're not going to pay your workers and send other workers who are getting paid to work. That's come on. That's just beyond common sense. Just pay them. Mr. Biscuit says I majored in that. That's probably why you gravitated towards the music that you did. That's one of the major reasons that I went to the music that I did. It's like if you were popular in school, you probably listened to crap music. If you were like super awesome and you're like, everybody likes me, you probably listen to Nickelback. And if you like Nickelback, I'm sorry. It's Tuesday night. We're here to have a good time. Maritza says, I had a wheelchair assistance, so we had no problem in Las Vegas leaving. We had more problems in the small airport in Texas. Oh, my goodness. Stacy and Evelyn share a birthday. Happy birthday to two ladies that I think very highly of. The garage door is opening, but I do not know who that is. It could be Chandra. It could be I don't know if it's be my daughter coming back that soon. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I have no idea. It should be Chandra, though. Let's see. Let me see if I have any text messages. Chandra's like, I'm so sorry I was gone so long. You know, when Kathleen and I talk, we talk. I love you and I remember the drinks. Okay, she is bringing some sodies. And Chris Bear sent me a little video that I'll watch later about Project Hail Mary. I still have not seen the movie. I'm still not quite sure that I want to see the movie. I'm sure I'll see it. The book is just so good. I just have a hard time thinking that the movie is going to stack up, or I'm just going to be disappointed in the movie. Everyone seems to like it, but I'm listening to the book for a second time. I love it. Quack is back again. And Stacy says, I'm younger than all three of her kids. At least I'm not younger than all of them combined. That would be weird. I mean, I don't know how that would work, but hey. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not good at math, so we're okay. And Sean says, one of my favorite Flintstones episodes is when Betty dressed up as Miss O'Lady and was Robin Banks. Mrs. O'Lady was Robin Banks. If my name was Robin, I'd want my name to be Banks. Funny enough, if you took my name and just changed out 2 consonants, I would go from Dustin K to Just in Case. Just in case you needed to know that. I don't even think, I wish I had the, let's see. Nope. That's what every time I tell a joke. Whatever. Marla says, I have been here before. Usually the replay crew. Glad I could make it live and in person. Live and direct. Wrecked. I love it. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a friend. Oh, and I changed my profile picture. All right. You graduated. I love it. You graduated from, looks like college or something like that. It's very nice. Congratulations. I don't know when that was, but welcome. Evelyn says, I want it all. I want it all. I want it all. And I want it now. Sharon says, I ship flat rate to Hawaii all the time, less than $30. Or you can ship regular or also low priced. Use pirate ship for discounted prices. Yeah, I figured we would have something. Well, I'll have to talk to Sharon. She see what she thinks. I mean, the likelihood of someone from Hawaii or Alaska winning is still probably slim, but we'll see what we do. We'll see how it goes. And Christy is here. Good evening, Christy. You did a fantastic job with Dave. That was a great interview. I did have to cut out early because I had to start this stream, but thank you so very much. He seems like such a nice guy. She says, hi, everyone. I just finished up Dave Feldman. Now I'm here. All right. I love it. Karen Harrington is here. Hello. And our good friend Aaron's in the house. How's everything going with your house? Are they getting it patched up? Is everything gonna be fixed? Said scored some steakums from Aldi tonight for $5.49 per 10-pack. I love that. I think we get the 18 packs for like $9. Well, at least they were $9. I think they're like maybe $10 or $11 now from the Walmart. Steph is here exposing darkness. I haven't seen you in so very long. How are you, my dear? How are you? And Debbie is here. Hello, Debbie. How are you doing, dear? Debbie Cards and Crochet. I love it. What you talking about? I'm still feral. Yeah, 100%. Meeting Wellness says, go Dustin 10,000. I'm close to 4,000, so that's my next goal. Go on over and make sure you are subscribed to Christy's channel, Meeting Wellness, one of my fantabulous moderators. Please put her channel in the chat. I need to go and get that set up to where you can just type a code in and it puts your channel in there and all that fun stuff like Grandma Barbara has. I need that. It would be good if I had something like that, like the Nightbot thing. I don't have anything like that currently. I need to get that set up. The mystery garage door opening. I mean, it's with 8 people living in this house, the garage door is opening and closing all the time. It's a wonder we go through those big springs. We opted to go with like the $750 spring because it just opens and closes like 10 times, 13 times a day. If not more than that. And Meeting Wellness says to Evelyn, I love that your handle says Keto Helpline. A few of this used to be a thing in our live where we would say Carnivore Help Desk. I love it. There we go. Help out Meeting Wellness. Hit her subscriber goals. Let's go. Support all of each other. So good. Hey, Mason is back again. Hello, Dustin, sweetie. Oh, make me blush and stuff. I love it. Evelyn says, I think we're the only ones jamming out tonight. I'm always jamming out. Marla says, I haven't graduated yet. I just took pics. Clinical rotation starts soon. Then Farm D. I love it. Well, good luck. Then you're off to, I don't know, are you going to be a nurse or like NCLEX or what are you studying? Let us know. Let us know. Steph is wanting to know who all is going to the KPL. It's going to be like people going to KPL or the low carb, or not the low carb cruise, but the Joe and Rachel 2KK cruise. And our good friend Aaron says, yeah, it's a matter of hurry up and wait for some storm repair, new roofing income and coming eventually. We went through, and when we got our roof replaced, they were like, we can do it. And then they're like, we're going to do it on a Sunday. And we're like, this Sunday? And they did it right like the Sunday before Christmas. It was crazy. 30 watching, 30 likes. I see 37 watching across. How many platforms do we have? 31 on YouTube, 5 on X, and nobody else on the other 2 platforms that I'm going live on. But hey, hopefully we're getting some replays on those. But yeah, because I'm going live on X as well as Rumble, KPL 26 or bust. Gio says, Dustin, I think if you showed a little shoulder and winked every 5 minutes or so, your sub count will go through the roof, like a little bit of. That's terrifying. Pop quiz. What does Freddie Mercury say at the end of the song One Vision? I have no idea. Please tell me. My good friend Jeremiah is here. He and I just went on, was it Sunday, to see Rad, the 40th anniversary of Rad. It's a great movie. Good evening, friends. Congrats, Dustin, on the views and the new subscribers. I have just, hold on, let me go in and pull something in. Bear with me, boys and ghouls. I'm going to put this in because why not? Why not? This is the new milestone, 2.5 million channel views, ladies and gentlemen, boys and ghouls. Look at this, 2.5 million. I cannot believe it. As of February, the end of February, I hit 1 million views. And since February, we have now gone up 1.5 new million views. Can you believe it? It's crazy talk. And I can even look here on my, I can look at my analytics about this. I can even pull up my analytics and look at views. Let's see. I'm trying to figure. I don't know why it won't tell me when I hit the. But I've had 1.6 million views in the last 90 days. That's insanity. In the last 48 hours, I've had 114,000 channel views in the last 48 hours. That's crazy, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Marlo says, I'm actually an RN now, but PharmD takes the NAPLEX for our pharmacist license. Okay, that's pretty cool. So you know what to expect. Hey, Mason, your spring break is next week? Hell yeah. Yeah, just in time is a little harder because, like, my name is Dustin Cade. So DUSTINCADE. So if you just change Dustin, the D in Dustin to Justin, and the S and K to case, just in case. Can I make the shoulder show into a short? I don't know if that's a good plan. I might lose subscribers here. I'm not trying to lose anybody, right? Trying to grow my subscriber count. Yes, yes, Marla. 2.5 million channel views. It's insane. And I share with people all the time that are in my that I'm in there. I'm like, and I don't want people to think like I'm bragging or anything like that. It's just one of those things, like, it's just so insane to me that's how it really is. crazy. Hey, Mason, you are a badass. I don't even know about that. Oh, what's crazy is they're not subscribing. Come on, people. I mean, I have gained from the one short that's gone crazy. I can tell you exactly how many subscribers I've reached off of that one video. It's definitely a thing to kind of look at because it is so insane. So off the short, I've had 1.6 million views, 2.4 thousand subscribers, and off of one short, I've made $330. So 1.6 million views translates to $330. Oh, but that's okay. That's okay. Oh, you know. And Marisa says, we did get to go by the water view at a restaurant in Corpus Christi. That's cool. Corpus Christi, Texas. I had an AOL girlfriend who lived in Corpus Christi, Texas back in the day. Yeah. I was like 16 years old or something like that. 16-year-old Dustin had a AOL girlfriend in Corpus Christi. And Marisa says, don't forget to like and subscribe. Chances are, if you are here, you have no, come hell or high water, I'm going, Evelyn, okay? Come hell or high water, I'm going. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I don't know how I'm going to pay for the hotel. That's the hardest part. But hey, hotel is the hardest part. That's going to, if nobody shares a room with me, it's like $700 or $600 or something like that. That's crazy. And I don't think I'll find a cheaper one than what she has given, you know, what she has for us. So that's what we're dealing with. That's what we're doing. Yeah. So again, don't forget, I do have the Keto Chow live it's an auto direct from, if you're still watching this channel when I end it, if you watch through to the end, you will be given the option to redirect over to Keto Chow to hang out with Chris and Miriam. So please take an opportunity to go over there and say that I sent you over there. So there's some here. I guess there's some news topics like increasing focus on habit-based health versus motivation. I kind of like that. I'd have to dig a little deeper. Got to dig a little deeper to find out what you are. Continue conversations around simplifying nutrition. That's always what we're doing here. Growth of family-centered lifestyle discussions in keto carnivore space. And I even kind of think like when I do the separate like keto carnivore, because really we are all the same. I know that there's people who like to make a distinction between keto and carnivore. And I often hear it in people's voices when they, you know, when I watch carnivore videos and people are like, oh, I was once keto and now I'm carnivore. And it's like they say it like it's something bad in their mouth, like it's a bad taste in their mouth. And I'm just like, we can't do that. We can't do that. We've got to be there for our brothers and sisters and everybody who needs us. Because again, if we're going to make any kind of difference in this community, in the world at large, with anybody and everybody who needs us, who are sick and need guidance, it's going to take every single one of us, regardless if you eat keto or carnivore. If you're a carnivore person and someone comes to you asking, you know, hey, should I start keto? And you say, no, you should go carnivore. And then they go, well, not doing that. See you later. Well, then I think we've missed an opportunity to help somebody. I think even if you're carnivore, you should have the understanding that even just going low carb, single ingredient, whole food is going to be extremely beneficial for everybody. And whether, you know, if you're keto or whatever, because keto's kind of in the middle, right? And I think I mean, I've been in that hole. It's keto or nothing. It's not good enough keto or what, we just can't. We can't afford it. We can't do it. It's not a good thing. Let's see. Jaheel says, I have an idea. I have 10 toes, but if I take one and attach it on the other foot, I can get keto tattooed on one foot and simple on the other. Oh, my goodness gracious. Then I'll make a video and like your channel. Just get keto simple on your stomach like Thug Life. Can you do that? Can you do that for me? It's like a hotel, motel, Holiday Inn. Yes. Stacy says we are going on the high seas for Rachel's 50th birthday, the big 50 Galaxy 500. By the way, let me know your thoughts. I'm brainstorming here. Yes, do it above your stomach and get it like Tupac with Thug Life. You know what I'm saying? Keto simple in Old English letters, and let me see it. I will. I don't know what I'll do for you, but you'll be forever in my good graces. Oh, thank you, Christy. I appreciate you so much, dear. Congrats on those views. Congrats on having Dave Feldman on your live stream. That's amazing. He's a busy, busy man. More like a drizzle than a storm, Jaheel. Oh. Hey, they can't all be winners. It's true. It's very, very true. And A. Mason says, I don't care what anyone chooses to eat. A most personal decision. I'm equal on keto and carnivore, both are good. But well, I mean, the thing is what's going to help the person the most is what they're doing to make the small changes in their life, you know? That Christy's 100% right. She says, I remember when you were worried you'd get enough in a year to stay monetized. Yeah, I was worried I was going to maintain the 4,000 watch hours just to stay monetized. But then, like with the live streams, doing 2 live streams a week, I was able to maintain like 800 to 900 watch hours every 28 days. So for those of you who are not familiar, you need about 312 watch hours every 28 days to maintain to maintain 4,000 watch hours. So once you hit your 4,000 watch hours, if you're looking at your watch hours for the month, so as you're looking at your month, you're looking at your analytics for the past 28 days, you need to be in that 312 range per 28 days. It comes out to be about 11 hours of watch time a day to maintain your 4,000 watch hours. It's also good to know if you are a person who is creating content and you are trying to become monetized, and if you are consistently hitting 15 to 20 hours a day, then you are going to hit your monetization level. It's going to feel like forever. And it will take you a whole year to get there. But if you are able to consistently hit 12, 13, 14, 15, 20 watch hours a week consistently, you are going to make monetization once you hit that 1,000 subscriber mark. So that is just a little bit of information there. So, and Mr. Biscuit said, I'm only laughing on the outside because I'm crying on the inside, just in case just kidding. I'm laughing inside too. We have to laugh. We have to. We love this. Yes. And Aaron says to Jaheel, or go with the butt cheeks, more space to work with. You know what? You're not wrong. Except for me, I don't have a lot of butt cheek. A. Mason says Thug Life. Jaheel Jaheel's good. He can crip walk. You know what I'm saying? He can do it. Boom, 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 boom. You can do it. Elmer Fudd live. And Shauna says, I thought you said Fudd. I was so confused. Mary T is here. Hi, all. I keep missing the lives. Hope everyone is okay down there. Congrats on the followers and the views, Dustin. Well earned. Well, thank you so much, Mary. I appreciate you so very much. Yeah, we keep playing with our time slot out of necessity, but this should be the time slot that we have for the foreseeable future, unless things drastically change. But I don't see that happening. But yeah, the only thing that'll probably keep us on from we probably will keep the same time. Now we may see things transitioning to a different day depending on what we have going on in our life. Like there'll be nights where I will have like a concert or something, or we've got something for school, or we've got things come up with people coming in town or whatever. So yeah, we'll be playing with that. Either it'll be a Tuesday or a Wednesday or a Thursday. Again, hopefully not stepping on anybody's toes, but we'll get in where we fit in, y'all. Get in where we fit in. Mr. Biscuit says his pimp hand is strong on the keyboard. Oh my goodness, y'all are on crazy tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Evelyn says, I didn't know Elmer Fudd sold life insurance. Elmer Fudd Life. Wabbit season. Duck season. Wabbit season. Oh, yes. Christy gets it. Christy understands us, and we're all one community. And that's where I'm at. I think we are one community, and I think that gets lost. That one piece of information is so easily abandoned just out of so many people wanting to be true to carnivore. They want to be true to whatever they're doing. They want to be the most consistent, the most bestest. They want to be those things instead of ensuring they are a pillar of this community and making sure they are understanding to everybody's circumstances. So hopefully. Jaheel says, Auntie, did you stay out of the club till the sun came up again? You need to stop going to these raves and dancing around with glow sticks. It's time to settle down. No, Shauna can't settle down. She was dancing on the pole the other day with her car. Oh, Sean's going to bed. Have a good night, my friend. You guys have a sweet dreams. And Shauna says, LOL, I wish I worked 11 hours yesterday. Makes for a tired Tuesday workday. Oh, lots of coffee. And Marla says, I need to see the full view of that sea walk. You never will. Oh, my goodness gracious, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Mason says, some can't do mornings. I know y'all know either are great. Yeah, I mean, we do what we can do. I mean, I liked the 10 or between 10 and noon because we would be awake. We were ready to go. And then and now with the new baby, it's even more, we just can't do it. So, yeah. Mary T says, I got my retirement date, August 7th. You will see me more often after that, no matter what day. All right. I'm excited to see more of Mary T. I feel like we don't get enough of Mary T. August 7th. We'll be looking forward to that date. We'll have to do some kind of celebration. Woo! Yeah. Yes. Marla's out of here. Good night. Oh, maybe she's saying good night to Sean. I'm not sure. Christy says, I'm doing a live with Amy Berger on April 11th to expound on her keto without the crazy because I want to address what you were saying about how we should be untied. Yeah, I think that I think it's fantastic, and I love that she has that name of her channel, Keto Without the Crazy. I think some of us get caught up, especially those of us who've been doing it for so long. We get caught up in the minutia. We get caught up in the small overshadowing the big. And I think, there's a lot that we can learn from people like Amy Berger who bring just a a reasonable, just down to earth, common sense voice to our community. So yeah, I have to make sure I can check in on April 11th. And I've been listening to Amy for a very, very long time, and I'm excited that you get to talk to her. Hopefully I get to meet her one of these days. I'd like to meet Amy one of these days. She's awesome. And let's see. Meeting wellness. I like Amy Berger. Yeah. So Lynn said that she liked her, and then Christy says that So the Coastside Conference in Vegas. Stop by the chat on the 11th. It'll be 8 a.m. Pacific. It's not up to my channel, not up on my channel yet because it's a bit far out still. Yeah, I understand that. Untied. I was like, I don't know. I'm just went with it. I'm not trying to. I was like, I don't claim to know everything. So I was like, well, Untied, yeah, okay. Unified, all those things, right? Unified or united, all these things. And I only have fat fingers. So, just so you know. And Mary T says, I found Amy B early on my keto journey. It was a great way to start. Reasonable, no nonsense. I met her at KPL, I think. Yeah, she did one of the early KPLs, I'm pretty sure. I was not involved in that, but, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? I think you wrote United. Sleepy Brain has giggles. I love that. I love it so very much. Meeting Wellness says, oh, okay, I thought you were saying I typed it wrong. Sometimes my fingers do not cooperate with my brain. Plus, sometimes my cat walks across the keyboard. Cats have a way of doing that, but I don't let cats in our bedroom, and I didn't want the cat to be in here messing and knocking things over because there's things that are kind of like precariously just kind of standing friction. Like I have lights that if I sneeze too hard, they'll probably fall over. I don't have this is all just curtains inside of a corner of a bedroom. Really just helps keep the sound from echoing around the room. But no soundproofing at all. But I'm not sure where Chandra is. She's downstairs. She's probably not coming up here. Thought if she was home. But I guess she's not coming up here. Okay. All right. So how is everybody going on here? Smoke and mirrors. That's my whole thing is smoke and mirrors. Smoke and mirrors. Pins and needles. Pins and needles. Pins and needles. Well, if y'all don't have anything else going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if you guys aren't chatting away, I think I will give you some time back. Again, in the next few minutes, head on over. Actually, in less than 10 minutes, we've got about six minutes or so. 6 minutes until the start of our good friends over at Keto Chow. So stay here, watch the credits. You'll get a little clickable link on mobile, I believe, and maybe even on PC, depending on how you're watching this. That will take you over to see Chris and Miriam, because that's what we do here. We support our friends. We support those who support us and those who don't, because it doesn't really matter. We're just here to lift this community up. We're here to make sure the community is better today than it was yesterday. And if there's anything that we're learning right now, it is that life doesn't wait for you to be ready. Because I'm never ready for this stuff. I feel like I'm flying by the seat of my pants all the time. And sometimes it just changes. As you can see tonight, I had every intention for Shannon to be here. I wrote it into all of my information for her to be here, but at last minute, that changed. And you have to figure out as you go. That's what we do here, and that's okay. It's messy, it's imperfect, but it's real. There's one thing about this channel that anybody who knows me, I am basically the exact same in real life as I am here on this channel. Maybe a little more shy in person, but I think that's how that goes, but a little more reserved in person. But I'm not sitting in a room full of people. I'm just looking at a camera, and it's a little less, wonky. But, we're not going to get everything right, especially not in the first week, probably not next week either. But we're showing up, we're adjusting, and we're doing the best to keep moving forward because, that's what we can do here. Just know that you're not alone in anything and everything that you're going through, because most chances are all of us are going through something like that, right? But thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of this. Thank you for being important to me. Thank you for being here for me. Thank you for giving me a reason to continue to try, to keep going, to keep moving forward, to keep trying to be better than I was yesterday. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be better than I was today. But just thank you so very much, each and every one of you. Grab another sip of that coffee and let's keep going. Let's keep swimming, everybody. Anyway, with that, we'll go and check out these credits that are the same, that haven't changed yet because, again, lazy. And I'm trying my best, and I'm trying to do everything I can do. But anyway, with that, everybody, I love each and every one of you. Stick around, hang out, watch our friends Chris and Miriam over on their live tonight. And with that, here come the credits, everybody. Or maybe the credits.